Researches have shown that more bodybuilders and athletes use and abuse steroids. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sam Yinka, a health researcher and a gym instructor. I've spent months researching on this particular topic, and in today's video, you are going to learn about steroids. So, first thing first, always remember that bodybuilding is not a day job. It takes persistency, it takes consistency, it takes determination. My guys, you don't have to jump the process. Please endure the process. Life is in phases, life is in stages, life is in steps. Please enjoy the process. Do not jump the process. So, what are steroids? Steroids are chemicals or hormones that the body makes naturally that helps the body to function. It helps the tissues, the cells, and the organ to function when they are maintained within normal range. One thing about body steroids is that they are maintained homeostatically. And one of the glands, one of the organs in the body that produces and secretes steroid is the adrenal gland. It is just located on top of the kidney in the abdomen. This gland secretes different kind of steroids that help the body in different conditions. It helps the body in case of emergency, body in case of stress, inflammation, or even metabolism. It even regulates and contributes to the development of the secondary sexual characteristics in both male and female. And also, steroids hormone regulate your body electrolytes, be it sodium, be it potassium. It makes all these electrolytes to be regulated and controlled within some certain threshold.
We have two kinds of steroids. We have the corticosteroid and we have the anabolic androgenic steroid.
Corticosteroids are also steroids because they have the same foreign structure arranged in a specific molecular configuration. So they are steroids, but this is not the kind of steroid you want to use as a bodybuilder. These are drugs. They are routinely prescribed by doctors because they have different property. They reduce inflammation and they suppress body immune activities in swelling, in redness, in different allergic reactions. Corticosteroid can be prescribed in some certain autoimmune diseases. What are autoimmune diseases? These are diseases in which the body fights itself through antibodies. So in diseases like rheumatoid arthritis. So number 2, we have anabolic androgenic steroid. Now this is the deal. Anabolic androgenic steroid, they are also synthetic testosterone. So when you take steroid hormone, both the steroid hormone and your normal body hormone, your body recognizes it and treats it equally. So they both go to your DNA and they bind with it. So when they bind with it, they activate different hundreds of protein synthesizing genes that are responsible for muscle buildup, endurance, and strength. Actually, what you need as a bodybuilder is not just going to gym, pumping. You've got to rest. Your body needs to rest. Your muscle needs to grow back. You need more of protein build, like for more protein synthesis than protein catabolism. If the rate at which you are burning down your muscle, you are breaking down your muscle fiber is more than the rate at which your muscle fiber is growing, then you are likely not to build muscle. So you must rest. You must eat some certain nutritious and proteinous meal that can increase the rate at which your body is building muscle. So what steroids do is that they increase rapidly the rate at which protein synthesizing genes are being produced, and they decrease the rate at which protein is being broken down. Protein catabolism. So they increase protein synthesis and decrease protein metabolism. So that's what steroids do. When you take steroids, steroid increases what is called myonuclei. Myonuclei are just nucleus that are found within your myocyte. The myocyte is your muscle cell. You know, cells are just the structural and the functional units of life. They are responsible for the coordination and the directions of the affairs of the organ, tissue, and body system entirely. So when you take steroid, it increases the rate at which your muscle fiber is adding more of myonuclei to your muscle cell. And when you have more nuclei, you are likely you will build more muscle and you will grow more. What nuclei do is that they increase your muscle size, they increase endurance, they increase your strength. Nuclei are confined. Nuclei are within some certain muscle group. They do not go out. That is known as nuclear domain. And normally, it is not easy for mononuclei to be added. That's why a person cannot just add 5-10 kg within a month. But when you take steroid increases the rate at which your body will add more of mononuclei. That's why genetics has a role to play in bodybuilding. Some people naturally have more of mononuclei than some others. That's why some people now, when they train for 2 months, 3 months, their muscle grows rapidly. That's because they have more of mononuclei. It wears down your body fat. So when your body fat goes down, a muscle within can come out. So steroids burn down your fat. Lastly, the side effect of steroid. Number 1, we have gender effect, meaning that it can be peculiar to male, it can be peculiar to female. When a female takes steroid, she can experience reduction in her breast size, she can experience deepening voice, she can experience the growth of breasts. When a guy takes steroid, one of the manifestation is that he can have gynecomastia. That's the development of fat on the anterior compartment of the thorax. That's when you start gaining fat here than gaining muscle.
Aside from the gender side effect of steroid on the body, it can also cause damage to some major organs in the body. And one of the organs is liver. It can cause liver tumor in case of benign and malignant. Malignant as hepatocellular carcinoma or liver cancer. Benign as hepatic adenoma. And hepatic adenoma can rupture and lead to bleeding or hemorrhage within the liver tissue. Steroid abuse can also affect the brain. It can also affect the heart because it helps in the formation of atherosclerotic plaque in the process known as atherosclerosis. That's the buildup of fat particle within the endothelium of blood vessel, such that the conduction of blood through the artery is now compromised. It's a matter of time the corresponding organ will suffer necrosis due to unavailability of oxygen and unavailability of blood supply of nutrients, supply of protein, supply of carbohydrates, supply of glucose to the corresponding organ. And when this happens in the heart, it leads to coronary artery disease. That's when the blood supply to the heart is blocked. That's when the coronary arteries, those are arteries that supply the heart. When the arteries are occluded, when the arteries are blocked by fat particle, they are blocked by plaques due to high level of LDL, that's low density lipoprotein, because steroid increases LDL and decreases HDL. It decreases good cholesterol and it increases bad cholesterol. All this mechanism helps the formation of atherosclerotic plaque, which is not good for the body. And when this occurs in the brain, it can lead to stroke. Chronic abuse of steroid can also shrink the size of the testicle. It might not necessarily affect the size of the penis, because chronic use of steroid shuts down the normal body ability to produce its own testosterone. And when the body does not produce its own testosterone again, the testes will not grow, the testes will not develop. And when steroid use is withdrawn, the size of the testicles will shrink, it will go down, but the penis might not be affected. And when the testicle shrinks, when it goes down, it can affect sperm motility, it causes sperm impairment, and ultimately it can cause infertility.